have been more than happy to field that inquiry. We'd also like to introduce Tanya Kuma from Ringwood, a property management and investment specialist, not only award-winning through results, but also importantly, customer service. If you're looking to expand your portfolio or have any questions, again, Adriana or the team here with Tanya would be more than happy to help. Now, there's a number of different ways that we can bid at our online auction platform. The first option available to you sits at the bottom of your screen. That is what we call the microphone button. You can simply scroll down, unmute, and verbalize your bid. The second option available to you sits at the top right-hand corner of your screen. That is the chat function. Looks like a speech bubble with a few lines. You can click the chat function, a drop box will pop down, type in your bid, hit enter, and your bid will pop up in full view and disclosure of absolutely everybody online. Now, there's also a third option available to us here tonight. You can convey the bids over the phone to the team, and the team can place the bids on your behalf through the options available, organised prior to tonight's proceedings. So again, let's warm up the microphone, the chat function. We will start with a charity auction here tonight. So first up, our charity item is a bottle of Verve. Ringwood have been supporting Finn's Gift now for approximately 4 years. Finn's Gift provides tangible gifts to the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne for support of cardiac care. So an exceptional cause on offer. It is a bottle of Verve as the charity auction. The charity is Finn's Gift. On behalf of the team, Ringwood, where do we go? Opening it off and get us underway. Where do we go? The charity item up for auction now. All proceeds going to Finn's Gift. The options available to you. Place the bid in the chat function, or you can unmute, verbalise. Cameron, welcome to the auction. $20 the offer. What do we say? We nudge it north. Josh, I've seen it at 30. At $30 a bid now. $30 is the call. We nudge it north. We take a $10 incremental rise. $30 is the bid. At $30, no delay. We pull it through 3 times. At $30 only. At $30 the offer now. And 40. Cameron, I've seen it with you first. James, second place now. Cameron's bid 45 and straight back. At 45 and 50, takes the 5 in the stride. At 50 and 60, ups the incremental rise. 60 to bid. Bid sits with Cameron. It sits in the chat function at $60. At $60 the offer. 70, can we say? We call it through 3 times. $60 is bid. At $60 the offer now. 3 chances remain. Bid sits with Cameron at $60 the offer. Once now, when I finish and silence at $60 a bid. Again, all proceeds going to Finn's Gift. A bottle of Verve, the auction item. The opportunity presents itself 60 for the one of 70 or maybe 65. Jump back in front at $60 the offer. At $60 a bid now. Twice now. When I finish and out at $60 a call.
70 here, Matt.
70, well, I've heard it from the room. $70 is the offer. At $70 a call now, 70 is bid. At $70 a bid now, we're back in front. Verbalised with Chris at $70 a call. At $70, buyers need to know a winner out from here. $70 is bid. Cameron in the chat function at 3/4. At $75 bid now, back in front. Chris Princely gets you now. We've taken the 5 in the stride. 5 will take us to 80 at $75. At $75 a call. 3 chances remain. Third and final call. It is going on the third call. Once now, when I finish and out at $75 the offer. Twice now, Cameron's bid in the chat function at $75 a bid. For the third and final chance, when I finish and silence in the chat function at $75 a call, we are going. Gone at $75. Again, Cameron, there, the successful purchaser, the bottle of Verve, our charity auction, all proceeds going to Finn's Gift. Again, the team at Ringwood have been supporting Finn's Gift for just over 4 years. All for a good cause. Perfect, as said there in the chat function. Well, we move along in proceeding straight down to the business end of the auction. Today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and conditions made available prior to today's proceedings. As the auctioneer, I'll indicate bidders on request and have the right to bid on behalf of our vendor, aptly announced as vendor bids. These rules prohibit false bids, prohibit major disruptions from bidders, attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provide fines for such conduct. And then finally, as the paperwork hits my hand, we will be taking no late bids. In essence, your auction rules. Simple particulars we operate across both of our offerings here tonight. It is a 10% deposit payable under the fall of the hammer. We will announce a settlement date prior to the commencement of each auction, as it may vary from auction to auction. Then finally, our online auctions, they do operate slightly different than you may see at your standard on-site auction. What we simply mean by that, if we get bidding here tonight and it falls just shy of where we need to be, we may elect to hit the pause button and further that conversation. If the conversation and negotiation takes longer than expected, we will move on in the order of sale. So please don't take any properties to be passed in until the conclusion of the event, as we may reopen that particular property back up for auction. Well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get straight down to lot number 1 on our order of sale. Lot number 1 takes us to 2 of 28 Shasta Avenue in Ringwood East. Cameron Bailey, seen there on screen, the selling agent throughout the course of the campaign. As we take that final look through our slideshow offering, this really does represent exceptional entry-level buying into the Ringwood market. Of course, when you're back, you might be looking for that first home, an investment property, or simply something that represents exceptional value. Very confident the search does end here. Single level and meticulously maintained, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a separate kitchen, living and dining space. But the exciting prospect, it still harnesses that chance to inject your own personal style and touch right throughout. A nice light renovation, if you like. You're enhanced by the single garage, the courtyard, and this location here, well, this is a location that needs no further endorsement. Your moments to Eastland, whether it's parks, quality schools, cafes, the Eastlink, the Eastwood Primary, Ringwood Secondary School zones as well. All those lifestyle enhancing ingredients are literally moments from your front door. On behalf of the team, we submit it to you now, 2 of 8 Shasta Avenue in Ringwood East for our opening bid off to get us underway. Guys, you've seen it, you've loved it, you've chosen so perfectly. Now's the chance to buy. EH10 bids in the chat function at 400,000, breaks the silence and takes the lead at 400,000. Welcome in number 8 at 410. At 410,000, I've seen it, I know, 8 at 410 and 20. Back with our starting out, 420 the bid. At 420,000 and 30. At 430,000 also call, 430 is bid. 40, I've seen it with Sky first, EH10, 440, 60. Strong lunge to the keys, knows the value at 460 the offer. And 80 back with Sky, up to incremental rise and takes the lead at 480 the offer. And 490, I know 8 and back in front at 490 the bid. The sequential 5 to take the lead. EH10 has the lead. Sky is principally against you, but note we take it back at 510 now and 20. I've seen it with Sarah first. 520 is bid at 520,000. 30 to take back the lead for your slice of Ringwood East, and 40 with EH10 and 50 with I know 8 at 550,000 also called. 550 is the offer. Back with Sky now at 560 the offer, and 70 with Sarah. I've seen it with Sarah first, 70 is bid. At $570,000 the offer, 570 is bid. And Cameron OM, I'm assuming, our agent, we are on the market.
On the market with Sal and Matt.
570 is the call. No better bid. We welcome new owners. We hit the green light. We sell away at 570, 80 now, and 85 with Michelle. New interest joins the auction. 85 is the offer. At 585,000. Only, that word is only. 90 back in front now at 590. Guys, that suggestion, the more you think about this stuff, it truly makes sense. 590 is the offer. At 590,000, well, Michelle, we shorten the stride, a $2,000 bid, but we welcome it in to our other parties. We extend the gesture, but don't let us limit it to that. And 595 is the offer. At 595,000, 3 chances remain. We sell away at 595 the offer. What's down? 6, Anthony, new interest in as well, joins the auction and takes the lead at 6 the offer. At 600,000, only with Anthony in the chat function at 600 the bid. I know 8 seen it first at 05 and back 1891. A strong lunge for the keys and takes back the lead at 620. I know 8 at 625. At 6 1/4 the bid now. 10 in the stride, 35. 1891 back in front at 635 the offer. At 635,000, it's had its time, and 40, our earlier entrant, been with us the whole way, takes the lead at 640. At $640,000 the offer. Guys, we wait with absolute anticipation. 640 is bid in the chat function. 45 to jump back in front or name the incremental rise. The choice is yours. At 640,000 the offer. At 640,000, the slice of Ringwood East. We call it through 3 times. We sell away at 640. Once now, when I finish and silence. 41 and 5, 1891. Michelle Princely against you now. 1891 back in front. 645 is the offer. At 645,000, ready to get involved. Again, 650. 6.5, Trudy and new interest. Welcome in. Taking the lead at 650. At 650,000, we call it through. It's had its time. At 650, the offer. 655, welcome back. Our early entry at 655 the bid. At 655,000, ready to get involved. We call it through again. 2 of 8 Shasta Avenue in Ringwood East. 656, Trudy, welcome. At 656. At 656,000. Where do we go from here? 656 is bid. We call it through. It's had its time at 656,000. Once now, when I finish and silent at 656 the offer. 658, 2 in the stride, and welcome back to 658. At 658,000, takes the $2,000 lunch for the keys at 658. At 658, guys, seen by the green on the screen, no better bid. We sell at 658 the offer. At 658,000, it's at its time. We call it through 3 times. 659, Trudy, a buzzer beater, but taking the lead at 659. At 659,000 the offer. Trudy in front against all parties. Bid sits in the chat function at 659. At 659,000. 58 was the previous bid. I know 8. What do we say? Jump back in front. 660 to take the lead. The choice is yours. You'll never regret the value. Why not? A 500 cheeky bid there, but a 500 in the stride. Welcome back, 659 and 5. At 659 and 500 only, 660 if we take the sequential move from here. 659 and 5 is bid. At 659 and 500, it's had its time. We call it through 3 times. Once now, when I finish and out at 659 and 500. Twice now, we sell away. We welcome new owners in the chat. 660 and back in front, Trudy. Welcome to the lead at 660. At 660,000, I knock 8. What do we say? Jump back in front. We'll welcome the 500 back, but don't let us limit you to that though. 660 is the offer. At $660,000 a bid. At 660,000, we wait with absolute anticipation from here. 660 is the call. Trudy holds a bid. It sits in the chat function, giving ample warning to all parties involved. Third and final call, we sell away. After we sell away, we cannot take a late bid. We do not reopen. 660 is the offer. At 660,000. Once now, when I finish and silence, at 660,000 the call. Twice now, we are selling away at 660 the bid. For the third and final chance, when I finish and silence at 660,000.
Just hang on, Condo. Don't knock it down yet, mate. Give us 30 seconds.
Keep everyone waiting. 660 is the offer. The team behind the screen, working away behind the scenes, extracting every bid for our client. Trudy, we appreciate the patience. We are going to reset the clock, extend the gesture of time to all parties, but be sure, should you require the gesture of time, we will also extend it back to you as well. You hold the bid and the keys at this stage at 660,000. We'll lower the incremental rise, a $500 bid only to jump back in front at 660. Trudy's bid 660 and 500 to jump back in front at 660 the offer. Guys, 3 last and final calls remain. Again, the team working away behind the scenes on the phone. What do we say to our registered parties? 1 last lunch for the keys. For your slice of Ringwood East at 660 the bid. At 660,000, it's had its time. 3 chances remain. We sell away. We welcome new owners at 660 the offer. Once down. At 660,000. Chris, Cameron, need those instructions, and we definitely got the best from all registered parties. The absence of communication is silence as consent to sell away at 660,000. At 660.
Just a bit longer, Matt. A bit longer.
Chris, I've seen you unmute there. A little bit longer is the expectations. We wait with absolute anticipation from here. 660 is the offer. Trudy, again, we appreciate the patience. Should you require the gesture of time, certainly extend it back to you as well. 660 is the offer. We are one call through with 2 remaining. Buys, again, a $500 bid only to take the lead, where you will buy a slice of Ringwood East. This location, an extra 500 only. The opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, no matter which way you look at it, it certainly adds up. 660 is the offer. We are seeking 660 and 500. We are one call through with 2 remaining now at 660 the offer. At 660,000. Twice now, it's had its time. We sell away at 660 the call. Chris, Cameron, we can't keep these good people waiting for too much longer. We wait with anticipation. Make those intentions clear. 660 is the offer. At 660,000, we call it through. Again, 2 calls through. 1 simply remains at 660,000 a call. Giving ample opportunity and order here. Chris, Cameron, need those instructions. Is it permission to sell away? Have we definitely got the best? Trudy holds the bid. It sits in the chat function at 660,000. That third and final call sits just around the corner at 660 the offer. At 660,000. Need to know we're out from here at 660 the call. Chris, I've seen your screen return. We definitely got the best. Cameron, I will ask the same question. At 660,000, Trudy, we appreciate the patience. In the lead at this stage, no better bid. We sell away at 660. Chris, I've seen you unmute. Is that
sorry, just
where do we go?
There's some big conversations going on. Just another 30 seconds.
Still going on behind the scenes. We must work for our client. We hold it out there even further. So 660,000 again, Trudy. We appreciate the patience. We must work for our client. Should you require the gesture, we'd certainly do the same. If we're selling your property, 660 is the offer. At $660,000 a call. Buyers and to our interested parties sitting in the chat function. No better bid. We are selling away at 660,000. Well, there it is, Cameron. It sits in the chat function. It is permission to sell away. All parties out. We've definitely got the best. Trudy, it sits as a temporary congratulations. Chris, I'm going to ask the question. Cameron's party on the phone is out. Is it the same with your phone registration?
Yeah, sell away, Matt. Sell away.
Sell away. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, and to Trudy, as stated, it is a temporary congratulations. We are going to reset the clock one last time. We call it through. Third and final call. We welcome you owners in Trudy's favour at 660,000 the offer. At 660,000, it's had its time. We sell away a slice of Ringwood East at 660 the bid. Once now, when I finish and out at 660,000. Twice now, we welcome you owners in Trudy's favour at 660 the bid for the want of a $500 bid. Guys, what do we say? One last lunch for the keys at 660 the offer. For the third and final chance, when I finish and silent in Trudy's favour at 660,000. We are selling. Sold. Congratulations, Trudy, at 660,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an absolute marathon of an auction. Congratulations, Trudy, as the highest bidder. ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your patience. We move right along. It is now lot number 2 on our order of sale. Lot number 2 takes us to 1 of 29 Arlington Street in Ringwood. Reuben, Nadarajah, your selling agent throughout the course of the campaign. And as we take that final look through our slideshow offering, this here, it is single level, original and all encompassing, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, nice separation from the kitchen, the living and the dining space, beautifully infused together with the timber floors, the character features right throughout, but you add into the mix the single garage, the rear courtyard with covered pergola, ready to inject your own personal style. Someone muted me there for a few moments. This location here, well, it certainly needs no further endorsement. Your walk to Eastland, Ringwood Station, it really does provide the perfect blend of lifestyle, but more importantly, the convenience on offer. Terms to operate under, it is a 10% deposit, 30, 60 or 90 days as your settlement date, both unless organised prior to today's proceedings. On behalf of the team at Ringwood, we submit to you now. Hoping it off to get us underway. Guys, again, we've seen it, we've loved it, we've chosen so perfectly. We've seen how earlier proceedings occur, the options available to you. You can place the bid in the chat function. The choice is yours. Where do we go? I've seen a bidder unmute. Is that the anticipation of a bid? What's it worth? We can start by way of a vendor bid. We are trying to give you every chance to dictate the flow of proceedings. Guys, you can come rampaging in with your highest and best. That rarely happens. We usually do get started off at more of a conservative level. Again, the choice is yours. We wait with anticipation, hoping it off to get us underway. Also happen to make a suggestion in the absence of bidding. A number of parties here registered with the intention of purchase. We also make it clear we harness interest outside the auction rules, hoping the property does pass in. They do require clauses. It restricts them from bidding here tonight. That's the opportunity that presents itself. And Helen, welcome to the auction at $460,000. And James, a strong lunge to the keys. Bidding for Mark at $520 now. At $520,000, bidding for Mark. Mark, you take the lead. Bid sits in the chat function. It's with James on the phone with Mark at $520 the offer. At $520,000. Helen, balls in your court. Where do we go from here? $520 is the call. At $520,000.
On the market, Matt. On the market.
Well, as you can see, you've heard it clearly from Chris there. We hit the green light. We are on the market. We sell away. No better bid at $520 the offer. At $520,000 only. That word is only. Buyers, what do we say? We'll lower the incremental rise. We will take a $5,000 bid to give you the lead. $5.25 is the immediate move from here. At $520 the offer. At $520,000, it's had its time. Bid with Mark in the chat function at $520 the call. Once down. At $520,000. Again, to make it abundantly clear, bid switch with Mark. It's in the chat function at $520 the offer. We are nudging it north, a $5,000 stride. $5.25 will give you the lead. I'll tell you what, no matter which way you look at it, it certainly adds up, makes sense at $520 only. At $520,000, place now, auto finish and out. At $520 the offer. Guys, that's 2 calls through with 1 remaining. On the 3rd and final call, we sell away. We cannot take a late bid. We do not reopen. $520 is the offer. At $520,000 a call. Helen, our previous entrant, have we definitely got the best? We're seeking a 5 in the stride. What do we say? $525. We'll give you the lead. James, it's with Mark on the phone at $520 the bid for the 3rd and final chance. Auto finish and out at $520,000 the offer. Well, I'll tell you what, Helen, I'm going to break down the incremental stride. We will welcome you in for $1,000 only. Again, a $1,000 bid will give you the lead. $520 is bid. It sits with Mark at $520,000 the offer. At $520,000. Again, Mark, we appreciate the patience. We must work for the client. We seek a $1,000 bid only to take the lead. What do you say? You'll never regret the value. $520 is the offer. And there it is, George, new interest in at $521. At $521,000, George, welcome to the auction. $521 is the bid, and match back with Mark, 4 in the stride to $5.25. Bid with confidence, knows the value at $5.25 the bid. At $525,000, we call it through, we sell away on the 3rd and final call at $525 the offer. Once now, auto finish and out at 525,000. 525 is the bid. At $525,000 the call. George, we're seeking $1,000 stride. You took it over. We welcome it back now. 526 to jump back in front. At 5.25 the bid. Twice now, no delay. At 525 the offer for the third and final chance. Auto finish and silence in Mark's favour. At 525 the bid. Chris, Reuben, I know conversations proceed behind the scenes.
Don't sell it yet. Couple conversations going on. Just a couple of minutes, Matt.
Again, we'll give you a few moments to consider there. 525 is bid. George, I'm going to ask the question from here. A public conversation and negotiation. 26 to jump back in front. We welcome the $1,000 stride earlier. We welcome it back for your slice of Ringwood. Entry level into this market. You will not find another one like it. This location, this offering, the opportunity presents itself at 5.25 the bid. Can we say 26 or maybe a $500 stride? The choice is yours. Name the incremental rise at 5.25 the offer. At 525,000. We sell away, third and final call, and there it is. Welcome back, George, at 526. At $526,000 a bid. 526 is bid. James on the phone with Mark. Princely against you now. George holds the keys at 526. Do we take the previous stride? A nice, neat, even 530 to take the lead. Where do we go? 526 is bid. It sits in George's favour. And 30, strong lunge for the keys again. Bidding with confidence, knows the value, looks the owner at 530, at 530,000. George, ball's back in your court. Where do we go from here? 31 if you like. 530 is bid. James on the phone with Mark, and he takes the lead at 530. At 530,000. George, if you can make your intentions clear, are we in? Are we out? Do we require further time? The absence of communication sits as silence as consent to sell away James's favour at 530. At 530,000. Once now, auto finish and out at 530 the offer. Twice now, we sell away at 530,000. Third, final chance, auto finish and out at 530 the call.
Hang on, Matt, don't sell, hang on.
There it is. James, again, just asked to hold for a few more moments in time. Conversations, no doubt, behind the screen. They continue and they certainly intensify. And why wouldn't you, considering what's on offer for this slice of Ringwood now? 530. James, with Mark, you still hold the bid at 530,000. George, would it make a difference if we took a $500 bid only? Again, a $500 lunch for the keys. That would take your bid to 530 and 500. We wait with absolute anticipation. Reuben, also need those instructions. And we definitely got the best from all parties at 530 the offer. At 530,000, George, it's had its time. We sell away. Need to know we're out from here at 530 the offer. Once now, auto finish and silence at 530,000. Chris, Reuben, Mark has had the highest bid here for a while. We'll wait with absolute anticipation. Need to know, are all parties in? Are they out? Do they require further time? Need to know on the third and final call. We sell away. We cannot take a late bid. We do not reopen. 530 is called. It sits in the chat function for the want of a $500 bid only. At $530,000 the offer. One call through with two remaining. Twice now. Auto finish and silence at 530,000. Chris, Reuben, need those instructions. 530 is bid. It's in the chat function at 530 for the want of 500 only. There it is, Reuben. Commissioner sell away. Chris,
yeah, I think we're happy to sell, Matt. Happy to sell.
Sell away at 530,000. George, for the interest of transparency and clarity, we call it through 3 times. We are seeking a $500 bid only. But James, Mark on the phone is a temporary congratulations on the third and final call. We sell away at 530,000 the offer. At 530,000, 3 chances remain. We sell away, George. We definitely got your best at 530 the offer. Once now, auto finish and out at $530,000 a bid. Twice now, we welcome you owners in Mark's favour at 530 the call. George, less than 30 seconds. We sell away. What do we say? One last lunch for the keys. Need to know we're out from here. James with Mark has the highest bid at 530 the offer. At $530,000 a call. The third and final call beckons for the third and final chance. Auto finish and silence in Mark's favour at 530,000 the bid. We are selling. Selling. Sold. Congratulations at 530,000. Mark again as the highest bidder and successful purchaser. Congratulations, commiserations to our underbidders. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude our online auction event for tonight. The team at Ray White Ringwood continued to achieve exceptional results within their local market, selling 2 from 2 properties under the hammer and in excess of reserve price. We tell you what, if you would love those same type of sold results, you can see the entire team there on screen. More than happy to field that inquiry. But on behalf of the team at Ray White Ringwood, firstly, thank you for your attendance at our online auction event. To our successful purchasers, the buyers, our team will be in contact with you very shortly and proceed straight through an individual contract. But on behalf of the team, thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we look forward to seeing you at our next auctions. Thank you.
Funky.